Okay, all you littermaid users out there, look at my nice little littermaid I have. Okay? Now, they've got things online that make it so that you can have it so that you don't have to replace these littermaid receptacles here. They've got a little insert thing that you stick in the inner rim here of this receptacle that makes it so you can put a plastic bag in. That costs $29. And you could make one by cutting it out of a piece of plastic, old plastic of some old lid or something. And you don't even need to do that. I can show you a way that you can do this without having to spend $29, without even having to spend any more than what it will cost you for around, say, 6 to 8 inches of tape. Okay? What you do is you take 2 of these receptacles like this, just 2 of them together, and on the tab side here, you center a piece of about 2-inch tape right here, and you wrap it around the edge. When you remove the receptacles from the bag they come in, do it carefully so you can reuse the bag. You will see why in a minute. And then you wrap another piece of tape here. You wrap a piece of tape that'll make it so it comes all the way over to here and over to here on this, making sure you wrap it tight so that the pieces stay together as close together like this as possible. And you do it on the back as well. You can opt to tape it all the way along the edge if you want to, but it's not necessary. When I did it, I had a limited amount of tape, and in fact, what I used was those things they used to tape down IVs when you're in the hospital, because I had no tape, and they worked just fine. Once you're done with that, you place the bag the receptacles came in, now this is going to be nasty because it's already been used, into the receptacle and place the receptacle back in its place. Now, and I have a hack for the lids and those little bags they give you, charcoal bags they give you, so that you can reuse those too. Okay. When you're done, all you need to do is remove it from the under here as usual, lifting up the front half just slightly, about like this. When you want to remove your thing, remove it out, remove the bag, put another bag inside, or just empty it, whichever one you want to do. Now my hack for these charcoal things is you have one lid in there already. Take your second lid. You place the activated charcoal bag. And these things do not dissolve in water. I will tell you that right now. Okay, they're activated charcoal. Activated charcoal will not dissolve in water. So you take that and you put it onto a second lid. And you leave that off onto the side until you need a new one. Then when you need a new one, what you do is you take the old one out. And as you can see, these have kind of a perforated covering thing. You take the old lid out. You take it to your sink and you wash it off. You clean it. You just take hot water and run it through there until it's good and clean. You think it's good and clean. Now to disinfect it, you take it outside and you set it in the sun for several hours. That will disinfect this bag. And because you have 2 of them already set up, when you remove the one, you replace it with the new one. Then when the new one needs redone, you do the same thing over. You end up only using 2 bags at a time. Unless one of the bags become detached from the lid, then you still have a couple bags to reuse. Or you can find a way to reattach the bag to the lid. I'm planning at some point in time making like an elastic thing that'll hold the bag in, instead of having, putting a piece of elastic thing going both ways. That'll make it so I can remove the bag itself, wash it, setting in the sun, and call it good. But that's the way to save yourself money on the littermaid. And it doesn't cost you any more than a little bit of tape and some hot water. So, there's your hack for littermaid.